morning, everybody. Randy from Profitbot Pro. Today is Sunday, December 30th, 2018. I've done several videos on how to use the calculator and how to set up and use the miner. I've touched on how to use the calculator as a GUI for some of the settings in the miner, but I don't think that's quite caught on with everybody, so I'm going to go through it one more time. So here's what we want to do. We want to hit Profitbot Pro. Let's just say you're coming here for the first time, right? So you have, all the different the default hash rates, up in the right-hand corner here. And let's say you happen to know that one of your mining rigs happens to do 10,000 hash per second on kryptonite. You can set all of these boxes manually yourself if you'd like to. Some people are a little bit more advanced users than others. Some people are fine with coming down here and clicking the calibrate button and accepting my default values. Either way, it's up to you. Okay, so using the calculator as a GUI for configuring the miner. This is how I wrote it. Hopefully it's easy for everybody to understand and helps you configure what you want to mine a little bit easier. Okay, so we've already filled out this form. We've clicked calculate profit. We have these values. Now, if you look at the top row of coins up here, you'll see for example, right here, 0%, 0%, 0%. So the reason why I bring this up is that the value of the coin in BTC hasn't changed in 2 weeks. So we can go to the orange plus symbol. We can look at the graphs. So you see in the past 24 hours, this coin has remained 1 Satoshi. If we go down and we look at the 2-week chart for that, you see for the last 2 weeks, to go all the way across, it stayed at 1 Satoshi. So it's at the bare minimum value that Satoshi can be, and we see that that hasn't changed. If we look at the 2-week average daily volume, we see that we go back damn near 2 weeks, and it's not until the last 2 days, so the 13th and 14th day of the past 2 weeks, that there was any volume. So we can say over the last 2 weeks, this coin really hasn't done a damn thing. Maybe some of you want to mine based on low difficulty. So because this coin has dropped 23.9% or 24% in difficulty, maybe you want to take advantage of that and you want to mine a coin that's easy to mine, and you want to hope that sometime in the future it's going to go up in value. It's no longer going to be 1 BTC. There's no longer going to be no trade volume. And maybe it's going to be worth something in the future. It's a risk some people are willing to take. So if you're tired of seeing a bunch of coins on the top of the list that have no trade volume and they've done nothing as far as BTC goes, you can go to active volume and select yes. So we're going to get rid of everything in the list that doesn't have any volume at all. Or at least for the past couple of weeks. So now we're seeing a completely different list here. Now we're seeing City Cash, Leviar, Plenium, Mox, Ombre, Pyrex Coin. We're seeing stuff that has some trade volume. Okay, so now maybe you're like, well, maybe I don't really trust First Crypto Bank. I like Trade Ogre better. I only want to mine coins that are sitting on Trade Ogre, let's say. So you can come over here and you can select Trade Ogre. We click Calculate Profit again. Okay, so now we have a list of coins that have active volume that are only listed, or at least on Profitbot Pro, they're listed on Trade Ogre. So now we have this list. Okay, let's say we only want to mine coins that are Kryptonite Light. So we select that. Calculate profit. Now we have an even smaller list. So now we have 7 coins, right? You could click on the API button and then copy all of this information here to your miner. So you'd put that into the update URL in settings.conf. So I'm going to paste that and I'm going to save it. Okay, now I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at my list of coins again because I want to make sure that in my coin settings, I have some of these coins listed. So let's see, Arc, I have it in there. I have Turtle, I have Triton, BBS, I have that. Bitsum, I don't really mind that one anymore. Into, I definitely don't mind that one anymore. And then Aeon, I think I have that in there. Yep. So we've just saved our list. And now the miner will only mine these coins here because this is the search criteria that we've used. So if we go over to the one on the right, and also in case you folks didn't know, I released this past week a second version of Profitbot Pro CPU only. And the reason why I did that is I happen to prefer SRB miner for mining with AMD graphics cards, which means my CPU is just sitting there doing nothing. So I released a second version of Profitbot Pro that can actually run alongside the main version of Profitbot Pro. By the way, that voice in the background is the computer-generated voice that's telling me that Profitbot Pro is telling me that it's switching coins. And like I said in my last video, you can turn that on or off. So there you go. Okay, so let's restart the CPU miner, and you now notice configured to mine ARC. So it's communicating with the API, and it recognized that we want to mine this list of coins here. So now it's just going to mine this list of coins. Let's say you decide, I don't want to mine Trade Ogre anymore. I want to mine all the coins on First Crypto Bank that have that have the same criteria as we've already selected. Here you go. Here's a list of 3 coins on First Crypto Bank that are Kryptonite Light. They have volume, and then of course their coins listed as traded. We can also weed out coins that do not support or they block ASIC miners. In this case, the list didn't change, but if we were to switch to some of these other exchanges, we might see a difference in our list. So there you go. Anytime you want to come back and you want to change your criteria, you can just come to this form, calculate profit, click API, copy and paste from www over, paste it inside your settings.conf under the update URL, and then run your miner again. Easy peasy.